Hi everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam. Thanks for joining for another video. Thanks for joining for Pinkfresh Friday. Yeah, really excited. Love Pinkfresh. Happy to be continuing with this series with loads of other happy, scrappy Pinkfresh people. So today I am going to focus on using Days of Splendour, last autumn collection. I got it all, loved it all, and haven't really used it if I'm honest. I always get these journal elements, and this collection had some stitching elements. So this is what I'm talking about. Apologies if there's any interruption in light or loud noises. We are currently having a bit of a bad storm in England. A bad storm for us. 80-mile-an-hour winds, and it is actually quite bad. And I am filming this video quite last minute because it's one of those times. January, so much more relaxed. I'll be way ahead. But yeah, excuse any interruptions. So, Days of Splendour, we have got journaling bits and stitched elements. I always get them for every collection that I get from Pinkfresh, and I always struggle to use them. I don't know why, because I love them, hence why I get them. But yeah, I always struggle. But that is what I'm focusing on using today. I'm going to use quite a few of each. I think for some reason I had 2 packs of each. So I've picked out what I want. I've also got the floral ephemera pack down here. I've got some autumnal JD3D 3D printed bits there. I've picked out some ephemera here. I've got some dotty about flair. Everything on this page will be Pinkfresh Studio because it's Pinkfresh Friday and we're celebrating Pinkfresh because they are amazing. However, I will use a little bit of... I'm really sorry, it looks quite dark on my screen. Hopefully it's okay for you. I will be using some dotty about flair. Apart from that, everything else is Pinkfresh, so let's get cracking. I have prepped quite a bit. I've got my photos. I have got 2 4x4s. I have got 4 2x3s and 8 3x6s. So they're all quite small photos. I'm going to set these off to the side. Apologies if you can't see them, but I have got a limited amount of space because literally both sides here, so where my hands are here, literally piled high with boxes and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, apologies that I can't have it all on screen. So what I have done, I have taken this paper. Apologies, let me see if I've got another one. Yes, there. So it's this paper. It is oh so delightful. It's the B side of it. I've trimmed half a centimetre off, which cuts half of the leaves off. That's fine by me. And I have then gutted this paper, which is this one, Like a Dream. I've gutted it because look at that paper, guys. Look at that. And then I stuck them on. Basically, that is all I've done with that. I have also, let me get rid of these. I've laid things out, decided where I want them, and so we're just going to get cracking. So I've got 3 frames. Didn't realise I had 3. That's fine. So we've got these 2. Let's work with these 2 first. So we've got 2 of these ones. The stitched elements in this collection are just stunning. For somebody that can't stitch like me, they are amazing. So I've got those 2 stitched elements. This is another frame, and this is. So I think I've used most of the packet, to be honest. So let's set this aside up there just a moment, and this is kind of the layout I want to go for. So I have printed 4x4, but it's going to be too big, guys. It's going to be too big. So, okay. Just having a quick check. Apologies, should have checked this first. I do know what I'm doing, really. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to cut the photo down. So I am going to cut very roughly. I'm sorry, Tom. Helen, if you're watching, you've not protected Tom today. He's been chopped off completely. But I do have other photos of Tom, so that's okay. So I'm going to stick this on. I'm going to take slightly better. Oh my god, I've cut my ear off as well. Oh my god. And I'm just going to use my tape. I'm just going to tape all over it. This is just my stick it tape roller thingamajiggy. And I basically want to get that there. So that is a ready-made thing. I am going to cut a bit of that stitching off just because it's... So that is one. I can see a bit of mixed cap there, but again, doesn't bother me. Then on this one, so I'm going to be, because I take the selfies, I'm in a lot of these photos, which I'm not particularly happy about. Mix getting cut out there. Oh, now Chris's eye's being chopped in half. It's not a good day for him. Making myself laugh now, it's a bad sign, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. I seem to always say that. I'm sorry if I sound moany. I don't mean to, because I appreciate it so much. And I love being busy. So again, we're just going to go like that. Please don't worry that I have chopped people out of photos, because I have the same photos all here. They are saved on my phone. And I have 8, 9, 10, 11, I have 12 more photos to go on this layout. This layout is indeed going to have 14 photos on it. I just thought, why not? So that is those two elements. That's a bugger. Seem to have got a stain on my paper, but you won't see it. So first off is this part here. So this is a little pocket. You've got this closure here. I have closed it several times, so I'm going to cut a bit of that off. And it's just like an envelope pocket with some eyelets. Then we have a little pocket. So quite a basic one, very thin but very well made. And I've just got a tag, another tag. This is one of the stitched tags. And then this is just a little flippy flappy tag. And I want to put all of them inside there. I want that to go somewhere there. Then, so they go on there, and that goes on there. Then I've got this stitched element, which just says keep the good stuff. It's not really relevant to the photos, a jug, but we're in Tatton Park. Tatton Park is an old National Trust property. It has stuff like that in. It works. So this is again another little pocket on that awesome paper. Oh, another stitched element. So this is a little tag with these floral elements. So much to love. All good things and happy memories. So I want to get those in there. So there's going to be lots of tags, lots of journaling. I won't do the journaling on camera purely because I want to think about it. I just want this layout to be about being grateful and thankful for the little things. So then that is going to go somewhere there. So let's get this first one stuck down. I'm not using anything special to stick these down. It's just my usual tape runner. However, I am using a lot of it purely because if you're in and out of it, not that we will look at it all that much if I'm honest, but I don't want it to break. So there we go. Then let's get this one on. And the same again, plenty of adhesive because there's lots of tags going in and out. Like so. So I want to make sure they're roughly even. So I think we'll have that one through down a bit. Just about there. And then we've got this one. So I'm leaving the tags in for now, just so I know when I'm putting the top elements on, just how far to go up. Because I don't want anything overlapping. And then pop that on there. So that is all stuck down now, so they are those elements. It is a 12 by 12 layout, but of course I've cut half centimetre either side, so it's 1 centimetre short of 12 by 12. Now these parts, it's the simple things I like, but I quite like these. So I did think I was going to lay them, but actually it doesn't work with the photo, so I'm going to put those back, and we'll use some of the floral elements on that. Then we have another frame here that I am going to lay it up here. But what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to put the photo in like so. I just want to get that out there. There we go. So I'm actually going to put the photo out there, but in there. So it'll look like that. So let's put a bit of adhesive there and a little bit of adhesive there. So we will have a gap at the top, but that's on purpose. It's not an Adam fault. Could be an Adam fault, but on this occasion it is no Adam fault. Like so. So that'll look like that. Then I'm going to put that there, and then up here I thought about layering that. So let's get this on that pocket. Like so. So it's all about using all the elements in the packs. I have, as I said at the start, I do have 2, I might even have 3 of these elements. So if you want to scrap lift, I would love people to scrap lift me. It always gives me a warm feeling. You might have to use other pieces, unless you have 2 as well. So I can't be the only person that buys 2. Oh, we just had a flutter of the lights with the storm. So there is the bottom. And now I wanted, so this says love this season, which I do, but I prefer this. But of course we have this piece here. So what my thinking is I'm going to put this on there but leave it at the top maybe. Oh no, that's right. I'm getting rid of the back. So I'm just going to chop it. So I'll show you that in a minute. But I just needed this to go there. So that's going to go in the middle of that one. And then I think we had that there, that there, and that there. So that's the layout I'm going for. Let's see if we can swap these around. No. So we'll have that like that. So obviously we've got that there. So I'm going to turn this for a minute just so I can see it better because it's quite far away from me for filming. So that's going to be like that, quite straight as well for me. And then we've got enjoying the now. This was from, so this was from the journaling bits there. I believe, but don't quote me, it's all from the journaling or stitched elements packs. I don't believe any of it is cut apart. So we've got that there, and then let's get this one stuck down. So it won't need much embellishing at all, if I'm honest, because the journaling elements and stitched elements do all the work for you. And you could do this with any Pinkfresh collection. I want to do one of these with Let's Stay Home for a bit of a COVID style page, because I do want to document the craziness that we've all been through. you probably can't hear that, but gosh, that wind is bad. There we go. Perfect knife, staying in scrapping. So with this one, what I want to do, I want to open it up. So I'm going to cut along the line as straight as we can get. There we go. And get rid of this bit. And then we're just left with this. So then this absolute perfection. This is one of the stitched elements. I want to stick over this to hide that little eyelet. So that now becomes a different kind of pocket. You could also make pockets as well if you wanted to do something like this, but you don't have any of these from Pinkfresh. You could get out your papers and make your own. I make my own pockets. I've done a few, and I do love to do that. So let's pop this one. So we want it to go in the middle of this. So sort of there. So that is how it looks now. Everything is stuck down. What do you think? Then I've got a little tag. This is another flippy flappy tag. I just love that colour. I'm probably not going to do anything with this, to be honest. Just having a look at some of the elements we've got. I wonder if just pop that bit out. I could actually. That's a good idea. Let me get my stapler. So just for a bit of added interest, layer things up, staple them on. So I'm going to staple that just like that, right over the flower. So that just automatically, and because I don't need the flippy flappy bit, I'm going to tape it down because I can. So that just becomes a little piece of interest then, doesn't it? Then I've got this ribbon, and I've also got, is there much black in here? No, so maybe a bit of black. It's probably the best close match I've got. And then this other one is filled with possibility and there's gorgeous floral. I adore that. So, I want to use a bit of this Sizzix ribbon in... Oh, I thought it gave a colour, but it doesn't. 663055. That's something that interests you. Because this is a flat hole, I just want to... Now, I've never used this kind of ribbon in Scrappy. So let's see if I can do it. So all I'm going to do, I'm not going to tie a bow. I'm going to pop it up like that. Let's have a look. So you want it to be at a bit of an angle. Chopped a bit of that off. Not doing very well here, guys. You know what? I'm just going to staple it however I can. So pop it through and just go like that. And then I want them to be slightly angled, sort of like so. So then we've got a bit, oh god, that's a bit too angled. So then we've got a couple of ribbon pieces there. So it's only a short piece, just adds that little bit of texture, which we know I love. And then I want to put a photo there. So I printed some other photos. So this was, we just went out for a walk on Tom's birthday before we went, I think it was bowling that year, and a meal. Tom's an avid photographer, TL Photography on Instagram and a website. Take a look, amazing photos. So as it's his birthday, I wanted to pop him somewhere in a minute. Not sure where, because I've not left a room, but we'll sort that. So I do want to pop some photos on all of these tags, because I'm not going to have that much journaling. So we've got a picture. This was just one of the trees. I just love this tree. Some of Tom's photos of this tree were stunning. So there, and then naked tag holes. Can't have them. So I'm gonna bring in some black, guys. There isn't much black, but me, Chris, Tom, and Mick all have pieces of black. There is some black in the title, so I'm gonna zone in on that black and pop it in here. And I want it to be sticking out a bit. So it's a good job it doesn't fit. Like so. I'll have to put them on together just to make sure they go in, because it is quite a thick, it's a thick package to go into that pocket. So that is one part of it done. I will have to trim this off a little bit more. I don't mind if it overlaps the page a little bit. Then we'll have another photo inside this flippy flappy one, just about there. So you're going to see a little bit there, but I kind of like that peeking through. And a bit more ribbon, because it's another flat one. So we'll go like that. Staple it. Miter the edges. That is another one done. So it's a good way of getting lots of photos, because at the minute we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos on this page. I want that just to be as a little feature, I guess. I am going to stick this umbrella because it did get a little bit rainy that day, if I remember rightly. So this one's just going to be a little feature. Somehow I have two parts of this ribbon rolled up. But hey ho. There we go. Trying to get through this so I can get it uploaded for you, because I am a little bit late as always. But I didn't want to not take part because I really wanted to do this layout. But also, I don't know if you guys in America have it, but we have a program called I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Now, and I need to go and watch it. It's my little wind down time. So as you can see, we've got lots going on in there, and I love it. Then I think we'll actually have another picture on here, you know. Let's pop that here. And just want to double check. So this is all in this pocket. It's all going to be for journaling. So I'm not going to be putting any photos there. But I am going to so what I'm going to do here, let me just sort it out. So we've got one of Mick, one of Chris, one of Tom, and one of me. So we'll go something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all at the edge like that. Put 2 staples through them, and then this becomes a little flip. Like, oh, where's that bottom photo gone there? So you can just flip through them. So that one tag now has 4 photos. And then I think we'll put another little floral on here. Although I do love this floral. But it's not going to go on there, so we'll put that there. Then some more black thread. Hopefully this video isn't too boring, because I love this layout. And it's got purpley lavender on it, and I don't like that colour. But I do quite like it in this collection. Do you guys ever have that where a colour you don't particularly like, you end up liking in a collection that you probably would never like otherwise? So it's a very, very texture layout because we've got all the ribbon, we've got twine, we've got frames, we've got sewn edges, we've got frames, we've got layers, we've got tags, we've got everything going on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 photos. I think that's enough, but I've got 4 left. So I've got a couple of landscapes and a couple of portraits. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this little pocket. So you just twisty a couple of times and they're going to go in there. So I've actually got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 6. So we've actually got 16 photos on this layout. You can only actually see 1, 2, 4, but that is why I just adore interactive layouts. Because this is a layout that we have loaded up with photos. So if you need to get loads of photos on, maybe give this a try. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and picked up an idea or two. So I'm going to get this, I'm going to use this Autumn Walk. So this JD3D title and a Dotty Clout Flare are the only non-Pinkfresh items. Everything else you see on this layout, apart from the ribbon and twine of course, is from Pinkfresh. So, I've got a cute little squirrel. I would like to get him on. But what I want to do is hide that kettle. The kettle doesn't really have anything to do with a walk in the park. So I'm just going to stick that on there. I do have the chipboard flare and cardstock stickers from this collection. I don't think I need all that more if I'm honest. Just have a check. Let's get a little chipboard flare on. That can go there. And let's put a little white floral there. Then I want to get this flare on at least. So I need to remove that chipboard flare and pop a dotty about flare there. My last foam dot. And that can just go there. Quite like that there. So I've pulled quite a lot out. I knew I wouldn't be using it all, but it's good to have options. I wonder if that fits there. So let's get this together piece. This is from the ephemera pack. So we've got that there. I thought I would get loads of florals on this page, but I think I might do a wreath with this. I'm going to leave it on my desk, and so a layout coming up soon will feature these on. I want to get this squirrel on because he's cute. So we're going to get him on, and that is going to do it, guys. I don't think it needs any more. I am in love with this layout. And that is going to do it. Thanks so much for joining me for Pinkfresh Friday. Down below you will find links. God, this layout is heavy. So this layout has 16... Yeah, 16 photos on. And all you can see is that. It is quite heavy, it is very texture, it's lovely to feel. Have a play, see what you come up with. If you do create anything, please do tag me Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Scrappy Adam. Drop me a PM, email me, whatever. I would love to see. Thank you for joining me. Hop along to everybody else playing along with Pinkfresh Friday this month because there are some awesome scrappers. I will be back with another video. Just a reminder, we have a new series starting on, it starts on the 1st of December for 20 days. However, it starts on the 1st of December New Zealand time. So that will actually be the 30th of November for us. So I will definitely see you then, and I will see you for a little wreath layout very soon. Thank you so much for joining me, and bye for now.